So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drill those 5 holes for the wheel stubs. And I do get questions every now and then about my drilling attachment and especially my indexing attachment. So, and I just made some modifications just not too long ago. So I want to take some time and show you those parts as well. So this here is the drilling attachment. Real simple. It's just a way of holding it in the tool holder, and I turn this ring and just cut it, drill the hole so I can tighten it, and I know that the height is exactly this, so all I have to do is just put it in my tool holder with some sort of distance up here and tighten that. And earlier I have used another drilling machine. This time I'm going to try my Festool, and I'll just put it right there and tighten it. This is a little bit smaller in diameter than the one I used to use, so I'm gonna have to tighten this pretty good, like that, real good. So just get the battery on and we're good to go. So I know that center height, and I just have to dial it in to get the correct spacing between them, or the correct diameter of the bolt circle. So now to the indexer. So what I've done is that I've fastened a sprocket. This is just a cheap eBay sprocket, 60 tooth, because 60 is divisible by many numbers. So I can divide it by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. It's pretty usable. So, and this is just a locking mechanism. So what I usually do is I just put it here in the number 1. I've marked this with 5 numbers. So put it in slot number 1, and what I've modified right now recently on this is that I put this pliers here. So what I can do is that I put it in one of the sprockets or in one of the tooth, and as you can see here, there is a little bit of wiggle room right there. So what I do now is I put it all to one side and then clamp it down, and hopefully this will give me a pretty much perfect spacing between them. So this is the first time trying that out. Earlier I have just used it with just using this lock here, and it's been working out pretty good. Not perfect. It depends on the kind of job you're doing. So we'll see. So my plan now is to drill first with a center drill, and then just gradually take it up to 14 millimeters, which will be our finishing hole diameter. So I hope that the machine will be able to drill with 14 millimeters. But as I said, it's the first time trying this out with this machine, so we'll just have to see. So I've been thinking about how to set this up to get the correct width of the bolt circle, and what I've come up with is that I know my bolt circle is supposed to be 16.85 millimeters outside of the ID. And the way I intend to do this is I have just visually put the center of my drill bit there right on the ID, and then I'm going to dial it out on the cross slide by 16.85 millimeters. So we have our mark, and we can just use the other drill bits now. Alright, so drilling's done. I'm very happy with the results so far. And this part is almost finished. We really have 4 operations left to do. And I'm gonna flip the part over. And first operation will be to face the backside. Then we need to chamfer the edges. We need to turn down the OD to what it's supposed to be, and we're gonna clean up the holes on the backside. So after that's done, then the part is done and we can test fit it on the car. So that is the job done, at least half of it. I'll probably make the other one off camera, or maybe show you some shots of making that. So all in all, I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It's you know, there are some things that I would do differently, or maybe clean up better if this was a customer job. It's not, it's for me, so so I really don't care that there are some lines on the OD. But if this was a customer job, I will probably put the inside chucks on the inside jaws on the chuck and clamp it from the inside and turn the OD in one move. But I don't care about that. So all in all, really happy with the way it turned out. Not so happy about the way, primarily the way the chips, the kind of chips I made. It's borderline dangerous, the way those chips turned out. So I'm gonna have to try some other things making this. If you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them, because I do turn this kind of steel pretty often, so I could absolutely use some of your ideas on this. So to sum up this project, real happy with the result, not so happy with the process, but all in all a fun project to do. And here we have some close-ups. So that's the finished product. And yeah, pretty happy with them. Thanks for watching. See you again. Bye.